Hi there, my name is Mike Montgomery on behalf of Industrial by Design, and today I'd like to show you how to install your 8-foot stainless steel sliding barn door hardware kit. So for the sake of this demonstration, I built this temporary wall, but the framing behind it is exactly what you would find behind your wall in your own home. And don't forget that this video is just complimentary to the written instructions that come with your hardware kit. And finally, before we get started, don't forget any safety equipment like safety glasses and hearing protection. So let's get started. To start, I needed to figure out where I needed to drill the holes for the rail. Well, my door is 83.5 inches tall with a 2-inch space above it and a 3/8 inch gap between the bottom of the door and the floor. So that made my total height that I needed to drill 85 7/8 inches. So I just measured that out on my wall and then spaced out a new hole every 20 inches. Of course, the height that you'll need to be drilling is dependent on the height of your door. Now the really cool thing about this kit is it comes with drywall anchors, and that means that you don't have to necessarily drill into 2x4 studs. So once I drilled on my holes, I inserted my drywall anchors, and then I took apart each of my brackets so that I could access the screw point. Then I just got my clear plastic washer, put that behind my bracket, and then screwed it into the wall. And once you do that one time, you're just going to do it 4 more times so you have all 4 brackets. Then you can install your rail and then tighten down all of your brackets. It's easier to screw in most of the bracket and then insert the black plastic washer and then tighten it down all the way. Once you do that, it should be really sturdy. What I'm doing here is on top of the door, I'm installing some threaded inserts, and this is what the hanging rollers are going to attach to the door with. Once I took off the door stop, I could go ahead and install each of the casters on top of the door. And once I had the casters on, I could go ahead and hang it. Nice. Something that I personally overlooked during the install was installing the door stops before I tightened down all of my brackets. So here what I'm doing is I'm taking off the first bracket on each side and installing my door stop. Once I have it just in the right spot, I could go ahead and tighten it down and then reinstall that last bracket. It took a little bit of extra time, but hey, no biggie. And they work great. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the router to make a groove on the bottom of the door that will accept the floor guide. And what that does is it keeps the door from hitting the wall behind it as well as coming too far forward. It just keeps everything tracking really smooth. Now, I didn't want to drill holes in my shop floor for the demonstration, so I got some scrap wood and demoed it out. So first all you do is drill the holes, install the anchors, and then screw everything in. Super quick and simple. Be sure if you are drilling into concrete to use a masonry bit. Finally, once I got my door stops on the casters reinstalled so that nothing could come off, everything was done. And on behalf of Industrial by Design, I'd like to say thank you for watching.